This is Jessica with Books for a Purpose, and on our contact us page we get a ton of questions, so I try to answer the ones that I get the most of. And surprisingly enough, I've been getting a lot of questions on how I keep everything organized. So I've written a whole piece down below on how to organize your home like an elementary school teacher, but I wanted to share just a few tips with you, and of course a book. So the big thing to me is that my girls can reach everything. There are a few exceptions, but all of their books, almost all of their toys are within reach to them. If they can pull it off of the shelf themselves, they can put it back themselves, and they know where they got it from. They know, I took this book from here, this is where the book belongs, and they're actually pretty good at it. If you have expectations of them and you model and be patient, they will pick it up pretty quickly. So my girls know they take something off the shelf, they put it back on the shelf. The exceptions that I do have are puzzles. I have all the puzzles organized up where only I can reach them, and they are allowed to check out one puzzle at a time, because I would come downstairs, I'm making dinner, and even if my husband's down there with them, there would be 10 puzzles open with pieces everywhere. And it would take me all night to put the pieces all back in the right box, and it was just a nightmare. I hated puzzles, which is sad because from a teaching perspective, puzzles are amazing. So now she comes up, she picks her board, I give her the baggie with the pieces that go with it, and she can keep it as long as she wants. Once she puts all the pieces back in the bag and brings it back to me, just like the library, she can have one more. So that's really helped with the puzzles. Another thing that I do is with crayons. So my daughter, I used to have everything in a pencil box, and she would take them and she would just dump them everywhere. And then when I had a 1-year-old that was putting everything in her mouth, it just became a nightmare that I was done fighting with. So what I started to do was I would open the box and I would say, you can have 3. Pick 3 colors. So this is a good teaching moment because 1, we're counting to 3. 2, she's picking 3 colors. So we are identifying the colors, putting the visual of the color with the name of the color, and she's learning responsibility. She's learning that she can earn more crayons. So once she kept the 3 she was coloring with and not dump them all over the floor, we got 4 and 5 and 6. And then once she realized that she was earning more colors by doing a great job, she just, it took off. She had the rest of the pencil box by the end of the week. So now I give her the whole pencil box and it doesn't budge. She doesn't dump it. There's no longer crayons on the floor for my 1-year-old to eat. And she's happily coloring away with her entire pencil box. So there are little things that you can do to make your day easier, to make your life easier, which as a mom, anything you can do to make your life easier, I am all for. But my biggest tip would just be to be patient and model for your kids. So if my daughters are putting these books back and they put them down sideways like this, I don't correct them. I say, great job, that's amazing. They're 1 and 2. They put the book back on the shelf. They did what I asked them to do, and I'm gonna applaud that. I'm gonna make them feel so good for doing that, because eventually they'll learn that it goes like this, and then they'll be as OCD as their mom and everything will be perfectly straight. But until then, it's just getting them to recognize the process and to recognize, oh, I took this out, I need to put it back. So just be positive, be patient when they do their best at what you've asked them to do. Applaud them. You did an amazing job. I am so proud of you. You're such a big girl. Thank you so much for cleaning up. Just be positive, be fun, and be patient. I know that parenting requires a lot of patience, but I promise you it will pay off if you keep it up. Thank you so much for watching. Check back soon.